All right, we are live. Hey guys, Remy Maya here, founder of Mike's Out Your Gym, and today I'm with Nikki and Mac. How is it going, guys?
Good, how are you?
Good, thanks.
Well, awesome. Can you just introduce yourself real quick? What's the name of your gym? Where are you guys located?
Yeah. So our gym is called RX Fitness 235 and we are based in Auckland, New Zealand.
Yep. Awesome. And how long have you been gym owners?
Gosh, 6 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say six years. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So let's speak about the results right away. The results that you got working with Max Out Your Gym. You started when did you start with the program? That was last year, right?
Yep. It was about a year ago, I would say. It was January last year we got into it. Yeah. So it was a year ago.
Year ago. So 2020 was not an easy year, right? That was a funny one. Yeah, can you explain to us what happened in 2020?
Yeah, absolutely. So we had the gym for obviously maybe 5 years, coming on 5 years, and we were getting to a point where we were a bit on the hamster wheel, weren't we? And it was getting tough, and we weren't really making any money. We were doing a lot of work and not seeing a lot of return. And so yes, we got on board with you. And yeah, I think really, I mean, the main thing that happened for us in 2020 and happened obviously for everybody else was COVID. And I think initially the biggest thing that we got out of the program was some of the basic business mentorship that you guys that you give specifically for just, I don't know, realizing your worth and a mindset. So the mindset shift for us was the main thing initially. And that helped us through COVID a lot. Without you, I don't think we probably would have got through it.
Right. So yeah, that was about basically keeping your clients, right? In 2020 first. That was about that. And so what did you guys change so that you've been able to keep those clients?
A lot of it was changing the way that we valued ourselves and the service that we were providing for our members. We were undercharging. And I think also realizing that a lot of it, we were very much about the classes and just the fitness and not seeing it as what you now describe as a 360-degree service that people come for. And so that was a big shift for us, was looking at everything. And that helped us through COVID too, because, you know, we no longer had the gym and people had to see value in the other things that we were doing. And that was a big one for us, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very much.
Right. Yep.
So you didn't lose too many members actually in 2020, even with the pandemic, right?
No, we didn't. We were, I mean, in New Zealand, I have to say, we weren't down for as long as everybody else, but certainly it was, nobody knew. And we were able to hold on to all our members actually. And we gained a few over lockdown as well.
Awesome.
So that was really good. And I think we would never have expected that to happen.
So we did that by improving the services. Even if the gym is closed, even if you have a lockdown, we improve the services so that it doesn't matter actually if the gym is closed, right? Can you please explain how we do this? You know, I often say that if it's at the gym or outdoors or online, you can keep helping your clients no matter what, right? Can you please explain what we did here with that?
I think it was making the transition and being able to kind of relay the importance, I guess, to our members as well of what we were providing. And there was a lot of working really hard on personal service, I guess, is just following up and making sure everybody felt like they were part of something. Right. Even though we weren't seeing them in the gym, it was very much making them realize that we were still there for them, and a support, and that the coaching was still there, the programming was still there, and the community was still there, but the building wasn't.
Right.
And
so
that, yeah.
Accountability, more mindset coaching,
Yes.
and just more one-on-one personal touch, right?
Absolutely, all of those things. And I think that it shifted our ideas around what the gym was all about as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. So we realized that it was more than just the classes, it was everything. And yeah, absolutely doubling down on making them feel that they were going to get what they were getting out of it, I guess. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's not access to a facility with barbells and dumbbells and kettlebells anymore that they get access to. It's coaching and it's results. And if the gym is open or closed, it doesn't matter. If right, it doesn't matter.
We had members come out of lockdown, didn't we? And they came back and we were like, whoa, what happened? You know, they're like, yeah, I've just like they really enjoyed it, and they got a lot of success out of staying with us. That would not have happened, obviously, if we hadn't have, worked on all of those things. But we had people come out of lockdown and they were like, that was great. A lot of success, success, wasn't there? Yeah. So it was great. It was great for us, and it was a big confidence boost for us as well.
Yeah, great job. So better services that allowed you to keep those clients, that allowed you also to charge more, right? You increased your pricing. Can you please explain what happened with that?
Yeah, I think we had when we first started the business, I think like a lot of gym owners, we didn't really know what we were worth. We didn't know what to charge, and we were undercharging. And also, I guess it was just classes. So what we did was we increased our rates across the board for the basic memberships. And I think that was a big shift for us, wasn't it? Because I was like, we were worried that we would lose people. Of course, the mindset makes you realize that people, that it's worth a lot more. And yeah, nutrition coaching and giving them the whole package, I think, was the big thing as well. So it's like upselling what you're already giving them.
Right. And now I think you have a package at $1,200, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
What was the most expensive program package that you had before that $1,200?
It was, I think it was about $180 or something, I think.
So from $180 to $1,200, and then you realize actually it was not that hard to sell people on this kind of to enroll people into this kind of programs, that they were saying yes to it, and that then when they were in it, they had more skin in the game, and then they were getting even better results, right?
Yeah. I think that's a big thing that people say is like, I'm invested in this now, this, I've made an investment, and that's a big one. Is that, that skin in the game for them is it keeps them going, and that they're committed then.
Right. And how do you find the sales process? Do you think that we have a salesy, pushy sales process, or does it actually feel good to enroll them on that $1,200 program?
Oh, yeah, I think
it seems well, as you can tell, I don't talk too much, but for me it seems a lot easier for me because I'm not selling them anything. It's just like, here it is. I'm not here to sell you anything, and it works. If you fit the program, and if you fit us and we fit you, it works. And people are surprised. They think they can just come in and buy a membership and say, oh, I'm doing this. No, you have to be invited to it. It's really good, and it's made my life a lot easier, especially when I don't talk that much.
Yeah, can you please expand a bit on this, on the fact that we only invite our ideal clients, and that if they are not ideal clients, we don't even invite them, we don't even make them an offer. And now the new clients you got in 2020 and early 2021 are, your perfect perfect tribe, right? And that you have a great energy at the gym, I'm sure, because you're only inviting your ideal clients. Can you explain a bit more about this?
Yeah, I think it's the change of just you feeling like you want anybody to come in because it's about numbers, and you need the people because you want to be paying your bills and bits and pieces. But this way, it's like actually you work so hard for something that you want to protect it, and it's giving you an opportunity to actually say, look, this will change your life. We guarantee that we can do it for you, but you have to be prepared to do the work. And it gives you an opportunity to know their story and understand whether that is actually what you're going to be getting from them. And then having the ability to say, look, it's not going to work. When you're invested emotionally in somebody, you just can't share it with people that aren't prepared to commit the same as you are. And so it gives us that opportunity.
Right. And now you're not in need anymore. It's not like you are, oh shit, I need that member to pay the bills. I gotta close, even if he seems like an asshole. I'm still gonna invite him because I need the money. Right?
Yeah.
You're not in need anymore. Now you're in abundance because you know that you have a system to generate more leads, to generate more appointments, and that if that guy is not committed, well, too bad. Next one. And that you're going to have another appointment in an hour, and another one in 2 hours, and another one in 3 hours, and that you're going to have 6 other appointments tomorrow also. And so if it's not the guy because he is a 7, on a scale on a 1 to 1 from 1 to 10, right? Let's say he's a 7. Well, if he's only a 7, well, he's not invited, right? And now you are in abundance, right? With your mindset, where you don't have to enroll everybody. You actually select your ideal clients, right?
Yeah. And I think until you actually go through that process, you don't believe it until it's happening. And I remember Mac and I saying to each other, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like, where are these people coming from, and how are we going to, you think, gosh, this actually, well, like, until you actually do it, you don't realize how good the system is, because you're sitting there and it's just happening and the phone's pinging and you're like, oh my gosh, it's great. It's great. And it does give you that opportunity to go, okay, now we're in this, it's up to us to choose the right people.
Right. And actually, it took you a while to launch advertising, right? Oftentimes, gym owners think that the Max Arthur gym system is about setting up an ad. Yeah, I mean, it's like one of the very last step, right? If it would be just about setting up an ad, well, that would be a 30-minute training, and that's it.
Yeah.
We don't have a 30-minute training. We have a very intense program. It's not about setting up an ad, right? You were getting results in 2020 without actually advertising, right? You did not advertise in 2020, and you got amazing results. Keeping clients, that was already a big one, in 2020. Attracting actually even new clients without advertising, charging more, providing better services, so the retention is also better, right? Moving them from month to month to long-term commitments. Those are great improvements, within your business. And then I think it's at the beginning of 2021 that you started with advertising, but for a whole year you were getting awesome results without advertising, right?
Yeah.
It was just a change of mindset, the business side of things, knowing how to manage the business as well, that we learned from you. The mindset was the big changer for us. our value. I think that was,
and also even just learning to delegate, and be able to bring on, create your environment that you want, and bringing coaches on and delegating and all of that kind of stuff. I think that's a huge part of the course that for us was massive, was a huge help. And upselling to our current members, all of that stuff, that's been the biggest help for us. And we aren't, we'll admit, like we didn't do the course in 3 months, and it is a 12-week course, but we are still working on it, and the progress that was made immediately was so apparent that once you're in it, you've got support all the way. And I think Mac and I are really appreciative of that, as well, as that it doesn't end, that you really do help in all aspects. I think that needs to be said, because people sometimes think that you've got to get it done, and you do have to get it done, but the work happens immediately and the support's there for forever.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, it's a 12-week program where we provide unlimited one-on-one consulting for 3 months. Then after that, the unlimited one-on-one consulting ends, but we're still here to support you.
Yes.
Text messages. We're still here to support you via our group coaching calls that we have twice a week. We're still here to support you via, the online training that we have. And then actually, if you need more one-on-one consulting, we have options for that also, right?
That's
actually,
right.
You're working with now also, right?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that's great.
Just even those group coaching calls, coming off those, when we do make an appearance, just coming off those lights the fire again, so to speak. We may miss it for 2 or 3 months because of life and business, but then we jump on there, and then when we're finished the coaching calls, it's like, we're energized again. It's like the batteries are recharged, so they're great. They're great.
Awesome. Thanks, man. Can you explain what happened? Yeah, from just having month-to-month clients to long-term members. How did you do it?
That was part of the consultation, like learning that sales process as well, but also realizing that mindset wise, you can't change your life in 4 weeks, and realize, wanting people to be a part of your community long term, and they need to think of themselves being here as 6 or 12 months. And then that really kind of cements how you go into it. It's like, we're not doing a month to month. You need to be, we want you to be here in 6 months, 12 months. And that's what we're enrolling them on initially. I mean, it's, you enroll them to be here long term, and they have to think long term. Otherwise, they're probably not the right people for the gym anyway.
So it means that now you enroll them on a 12 months membership, right? And it's a more premium membership where it's not only about the workouts, but it's about also the other things they need in order to get the results, right?
Yeah. Yep. The accountability and the mindset. Yeah.
What's your best and most expensive membership now?
Well, the way that we run it now is we approximate most of our finances based on nutrition and accountability and membership. So our average is about 340 a month.
340 a month average now.
Yeah. That's for yeah. What's that?
What was it?
It was about 115, I think.
150 or 15?
115, 115, yeah.
So from $115 for the average membership to $340 for the average membership. That's a huge business change.
Yeah, it is. And I think that it's lifted a lot of weight off our shoulders. I mean, we enjoy it a lot more now too, because we feel like we're, yeah.
115, yeah, that's more than double.
Mm,
So it means, what does that mean? Actually, it means that with the same number of clients, your business is generating twice as much,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
That's what it means.
yeah. Yeah, and we were in a situation where we had a good membership base, but we weren't providing them with, and we weren't charging them enough. You know, it just, you couldn't run a business the way that we were running the business, if that makes sense.
Actually, I just did the math here. That's what I was doing on my phone. It's not even twice as much. It's 2.95. It's actually 3 times as much,
Yeah,
right? With the same number of clients, and actually you also got new clients, right? But if we consider that we don't even get any new clients, well, you're making 3 times as much money, the same number of clients, and they are now on the 12 months membership instead of being on a month to month
yeah,
program.
yeah,
That's great.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it's great.
you 3x the business. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, no, it's great.
Okay, so better services, charging more, keeping your members, increasing the average membership by 3. Now they are on a long-term membership, 12 months instead of months to months. That was what happened basically in 2020, right? Then 2021, you actually launched your advertising because you were feeling ready to advertise. You were almost maxed out already, so it's not like you advertise for a long time. But I think that when you were advertising, that was pretty fast actually, and you maxed out your gym really fast. I think that you were getting 15 clients per week, right?
Yeah, I
For a week,
mean, yeah,
clients,
that's
right?
right.
Yeah, can you please explain what happened? Why did you advertise just for a short term? And what happened during that short term?
Yeah, how long do we advertise?
Oh, I think we only had the advert running, I think maybe,
Day and a half.
no, just, yeah, thereabouts, or up to 3 days. And we had to switch
3
them
days.
off. Yeah, we had to switch them off because I was like, we can't, we were getting a lot of leads, and so it was just managing that, and then we were converting them, and actually we got to a point where we're like, actually we've got no room in our classes. We can't fit people in our classes based on our size of our gym and the max that we allow in our classes. So we had to switch them off, and we haven't done another one yet because we've been able to retain our members that we've got. And now we're looking for a bigger space.
There we go. Awesome.
Yeah. So now we're looking
yeah.
at a bigger space to move into. Yeah.
Right. So you just advertised for 3 days, and then you got 15 clients, right?
Yeah.
Basically in 3
Yeah.
days. And then that's it. You were maxed out.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So we were close, but it was crazy. It was really, really crazy.
So that's it. We did it, right?
Unbelievable.
We did this.
Yeah.
Max out your
Absolutely.
gym. The name of the company is not it's a pretty good name, yeah?
Yeah. You're not lying when you call it Max Out Your Gym. That's what you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can you please explain how you like the process of advertising? I think I'm looking at your numbers right now in your CRM. You have a 70% scheduling rate from your leads. Then you have a 89% show up rate. From those people booking an appointment, 89% of them would show, and then you would enroll about 70% of them, right? You have a 70% enrollment rate, closing rate. How did you like the process of advertising? Yeah.
Well, it was interesting. I think once you get over, and I think that's where the mindset thing comes in too, because if you're not comfortable in front of a camera, you know, it does take you out of your comfort zone a little bit. But I think until you really do it, nothing will happen until you take yourself out of that comfort zone. That's why you're in it, I suppose. That's why you do max out your gym, because you have to. But it was good, wasn't it? You do it. It's very straightforward, and once you have all the systems in place, it really, you have your automations, and you, as long as you do your bit to make sure that they turn up, then it's down to you with your, you know, how the sales consultation goes. And I loved those consultations. I didn't think that I would, but I really loved the opportunity to get to know people and hear people's stories. I think if you're in the business, then that's what you're there to do, isn't it?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hmm.
So 15 clients in 3 days, 15 new clients in 3 days with advertising, then you were maxed out. But then actually what happened is that because your services are awesome, you give your members awesome results. You got a bunch of new clients, maxed out gym, and actually all of those new mouth, they speak, right? And so then the word of mouth is going great now also, right?
Yeah.
So now, even if you're not advertising anymore, you're still getting new clients because people talk, yeah?
Yeah. Yep. And I would say from when we finished the ad, we've gained another at least half again.
Yeah.
Well, and we've had to
Another
say,
five-
yeah, and then
5 people.
at least another sort of 10 just from word
Yeah.
of mouth. And we've had to go, okay, well, we're now, we have to close our books for now until we get into a bigger space. So we just look after who we've got. Yeah. It's great.
Awesome. So
I mean, it's amazing.
you found the space already, the new facility?
Yeah, we have. Yep.
Yeah, so
When are you
we are currently in 100 square meter
Well, I had, well,
in the main room
in the
because we
main
don't
room.
use the other room at all for our main classes. 100 square meters, pretty much. They're all thereabouts, eh? You want to talk about the other room?
Oh yeah, no, and yeah, but we've probably got 200 square meters all up,
Yeah.
probably, haven't we?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Currently.
200. Yeah. And an opportunity had just come up with another building, and that's pretty much 800 square meters. So
Wow.
we're gonna max out the 800 square meters.
Hold on, you're gonna 8x, right? From 100 to 800, you're
Yeah.
gonna have a facility that would be 8 times bigger, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Awesome.
And we're confident
What-
in your program.
How many members do you have now in the 100 square meter facility?
About 130. 130, yeah.
130. And so, how many members would you like to have in the new facility?
130?
No, yeah, I think, you know, the thing is to make sure that we can supply the value that we're already giving these guys. So we've got space to max that out. I mean, you could
Right.
double, triple that, but it's about making sure that we give them what they need.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, when you get 15 new clients in 3 days, a piece of cake to fill it
Yeah.
up, right? The new.
We're pretty confident that we'll do it. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. Is that okay if we speak about your finances real quick? Is that
Yeah.
fine if we share that?
Yeah.
What was it before Max Out Gym? What is it now?
Oh gosh.
Approximately.
I'll tell you before,
Let's
I can tell you on average, and it's not because I don't want to share it, but it's because I don't know the figures exactly. I can tell you that before Max Out Your Gym, by the end of every month, I wasn't sure whether we were going to be able to pay ourselves. And I can tell you now we're putting money into savings.
Right.
If that helps, I mean, that's like, we've doubled at least what we were earning before. I mean, so we were really going from not really paying ourselves to paying ourselves and some.
Awesome. How did that change your life? So here we spoke about your business transformation, but how did that change your personal life, if I may ask?
Oh, well, when we had our consultation with, we were not in a great place, were we?
With Darlene.
Yeah, with Darlene, we were like, it was not great, but we've been able to get coaches on. We have more time. We get to spend time with our kids, and we're going away a lot more, you know, so the balance is definitely a lot better, and we're starting to be able to run the business as opposed to being in it all the time, which was what we needed, what we wanted to be able to do. Yeah.
It's like you were before self-employed and
Yeah.
not being able to really pay the bills, pay yourself, actually, not being able to generate a salary, to becoming a true business owner with systems, with a team, working less in the business. And now you're able to pay yourself, plus you're able to save some money, right? Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yep. It is. It's a relief.
What was your experience with Max Arthur Gym, with the team, with Mark, with Lauren, with the other coaches, with me, with Karen? You know, we also have Anthony. What was your experience with the Max Arthur Gym team? What was your experience with the program? I remember one day that you were saying that going through the training was like watching Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
What was your experience?
Yeah, look, it's very motivating. It's very inspiring, I think, to be around people that just want to be better, and the support that we got from, and we still get from you, it was outstanding. I think that's the thing. It's great. You get pushed through your comfort zones in a supportive way, and you know, those weekly coaching calls are just invaluable. The support from the mentors, you know, from Mark, you all bring something different, and I think that's, you create a really well-rounded team that, you know, if you've got something that you need, there's somebody there that will be able to help. It's been it's been a really big learning process, hasn't it? And we're still learning, but really great. And I'd encourage everybody to do it. We just think everybody should do it.
What would you say to gym owners that would be maybe watching this video right now? Wow, they 3x their average membership. Wow, 15 new clients in a week. How is that possible? It sounds too good to be true. Bullshit. Who's that, Remy? Like, just too good to be true. Like, it's not possible. Yeah. What would you say?
I'll be honest. I was that person once. You know, I was that person before we started, and I would just say, look, if we can do it, anybody can do it. And it really is like, you don't believe it until you go through. You have to be prepared to work hard, without doubt, but that's like with anything. I think I would honestly say you need to really consider it very, very strongly, and just do it, because it will change your life. It changed ours, and that's genuine, like really genuinely coming from a place. I was that person, and now I'm sitting, you know, we're sitting the other side. Yeah. And I would encourage everybody should do it.
And if you trust in the process, and once you hit that button to launch those ads, you watch out, because you have to be prepared for the onslaught of people coming through. You know, it's, I wouldn't believe it until we press that ads. You know, I was, okay, we're going through the process, and then we press go, and then Nick and I just looked at each other and went, whoa, hold on.
What is going on?
Yeah, what is going on? So
yeah, look, if you need help, reach out. This is the right place to be. And you know, what you see is what you get. There's no hidden anything. There's no agendas anywhere. It's just, it does what it says it does on the box.
Why is it not actually a magic pill?
Oh, because like with anything, you have to work, you have to be prepared to work hard for it. Like nobody can give you something that you can't, that you're not prepared to work for. But you also have to understand that there are things that you're not particularly good at, and the support that you get, you need to reach out and use what's available there, because you can sit and procrastinate all day, but the support is there, and you got to use it.
Yeah, it's the recipe. I don't know if you're gonna follow the recipe.
That's
We're gonna
right.
hold your hand through the process, but at the end of the day, you have to do it.
Yeah.
Right? We do have the recipe. The recipe works. It has been proven so many times already. Now you got to do it. You gotta execute
That's
on
right.
it, right?
That's right. Yep, absolutely.
Thank you so much, Nikki. Thank you so much, Mike, for sharing your experience, sharing your insights. What would you say to gym owners right now struggling? You know, they had a rough year in 2020. 2021 is rough also. What would be the best recommendation that you could provide here just to help them out? What would you say to them?
Invest, you know, in your future, and that there is hope. There is hope. Everybody worries about whether they're, you know, whether something's worth doing or not, but invest your money. It's the best place that you can invest to change your life. You know, if you want it, it'll happen. That's what I would say. What would you say?
Yeah, I'd pretty much say the same thing.
Yeah. It's the best investment that you can make, I would say.
It's the best investment that we make.
Great. Great job, guys. Yeah, you guys have been great students. And even if it took you a while to launch your advertising, that's okay, right? You already got awesome results, you know, in 2020 without advertising. That's fine. Advertising is like the last thing we do. So in the meantime, you 3x your average membership, right? You kept your clients in 2020. That was not an easy thing to do, right? Like a lot of gym owners lost members, and then actually they had to close their doors forever. You survived 2020, and you actually thrived in 2020. And then you push the button in 2021 to launch your ads, and that's it. You maxed out your gym, and now you're moving to a new facility. So yeah, great job.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
Remy. Yeah, thank you so much. Yep.
Oh, and Remy, it's just that 2020, when COVID hit, I can honestly say if it wasn't for your mentorship and the processes and everything else, we wouldn't have known which road to go down when COVID hit. And I was saying to Nick, I'm glad we have you guys on board to talk to us and tell us this is what you need to be doing right now. And it was great because New Zealand's behind the times, and we were behind the times when COVID hit us. So it was good that you guys learned from that, and the mentorship got us through that as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, so thank you for that too.
Yes, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you. We chat soon, guys.
Thank you, Remy. See ya.